I missed a meeting, which I am not happy with. But that's alright. It's not a big deal. It was a meeting for seeing what I qualify for a mortgage. And I think I qualify for the mortgage I want. It's, yeah. I'm trying to think of what I want to say about it. So I read this website called Investopedia. Not a lot, but maybe one article a day. No less, maybe one every 2 days, something like that. I was reading an article on Investopedia about how to raise your credit scores and what you should do with your credit cards and stuff like that. And about 8-9 months ago, I'm thinking it was about 9 months ago now, the article was saying that your usage should be about 15% for your credit card. So if you have $1,000 limit, you're using $150, and that would then give the creditors, the credit card companies, a reason to give you a limit increase. And the higher your limit increase, for some reason they see that as good credit. It just means you're paying off your debt that you owe. I think so. I think that's what it means, is that they can trust you to pay off your debt. And the article I was reading last night, was that your usage, the article was how to raise your credit score. And the article said that your usage could be up to 30%. And then so your usage is up to about 30%. And then from there, then they'll look at raising your, so 30% usage will give you pretty decent credit. So, one reason why I didn't go into the meeting today is because I gotta work on my credit score, I think. I wanna have the best credit score going in there, so that they don't have a reason to not look at me for giving me a mortgage. Because if I go in there and then I have to fix my credit score and things like that, then I think that is probably not looking so good on my part. So I want to go in. I'm gonna take this next week or so to really figure out my usage and to see if I think I'm pretty sure I'm below 30%, but I would like to get closer to 15%, so then I can really maximize that credit score. And then so I'll get everything close to 15%, and then I will contact the credit card companies, and ask them to raise the limit. So that also makes your credit score look better. And then and then I'll get my paperwork together, my finances, like my tax stuff, my T4s and all that kind of stuff, all that stuff together. And then when I go into the bank, then I'll see what I'm pre-approved for. And I'm already looking at a few properties that I want to buy, but I want to look at a lot more properties. I've looked at, I think, like 8 or 9, and I wanted to, by the end of the summer, have looked at about 100 properties and then make offers on about 10, and then maybe buy 1. And that's kind of like taking from the Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, his way of buying properties. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. It's not a lot of fun, but I think it's very interesting, is the finances kind of stuff. So yeah, I just need to get more money coming in over the next few months. But I think everybody needs to do that. You just need to make more money, have goals, and set those goals. Have goals, set the goals, and then achieve the goals. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do this morning, is to figure those things out. So anyways, we're at the beach here with Bambi. Hi, Bams. What's going on? I said this before, but I like books. I don't read a ton, but I like to have different, I like to have a variety of books. So there's this community. I like reading, and I like reading a variety of books. Things that I don't know about, that I don't like, that I have less of an understanding about, things like that. I would say that I'm not well educated in all things of the world. I think that I'm very open-minded. and I like learning about things I don't know about. The things that I know about, I would consider myself well educated in. Maybe not, actually. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not dumb. I don't think I'm dumb. But yeah, so I just like learning things, and I like exploring things that I'm uncertain about and things that I don't know about, or things that I've said that I've disliked. So anyways, there's this community library that you could take a book and you leave a book. So I got a few books today. Actually, I got 3 books. So this is I have no idea what this is about. The Pocket Pema Chodron Shambhala Pocket Classics. I don't know what it's about. Here's a treasure of 108 short selections from the best-selling books of Pema Chodron, the beloved Buddhist nun, designed for on-the-go inspiration. This collection offers teachings on becoming fearless, breaking free of destructive patterns, developing patience, kindness, and joy amid our everyday struggles, unlocking our natural warmth, intelligence, and goodness. Pema Chodron is a resident teacher at Gampo Abbey, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, the first Tibetan monastery in North America established for Westerners. So some of the things that I found interesting, I didn't even read the back, I just kind of flipped to a different page and then decided that I was going to take this. As I was saying, so I just flicked through a couple of pages, and some of the things is like, space permeates everything. There are no promises. When we are training in the art of peace, we are not given any promises that because of our noble intentions, everything will be okay. In fact, there are no promises of fruition at all. Instead, we are encouraged to simply look deeply at joy and sorrow, at laughing and crying, at hoping and fearing, at all that lives and dies. We learn that what truly heals is gratitude and tenderness. Pretty interesting. The state of nowness, an open-ended approach, and what else? Let's see. Recognizing suffering as suffering. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it will explain. And like, I don't think I think it's interesting to listen or to read other points of views on things that people believe. And I'm sure there's going to be a few gems in this little book that will help me become the person I want to become. And yeah, I don't see a point in justifying that too much. Anyways, next, what else? This one's interesting. I really like knots, and I'm not very good at knots. I know a few knots, but I'm not very good. So the Chapman Deck of Essential Knots, 47 Boating Knots. And yeah, so it's just, what is this? I only looked at one of the cards. Okay. Figure 8 knot. A bend, hitch, rolling hitch. Yeah, so they're just like flashcards for knots, which is interesting. I used to have a sailboat that I never used. I only saw it. I never actually went on it. But I never had time. It was all the way in Coquitlam and stuff like that. But I want to get another sailboat, and to have a sailboat. I'm looking at a notebook. To have a sailboat, you have to have a knowledge of knots, and you have to have all that kind of stuff. So I think this one is specifically on sailing knots. So that's why I think that's why I got it, and I'm interested in it. And if I don't like it, I know that Sam likes knots, so I can just give him the book if I want. And it's this notebook, and then I've always wanted one of these leather-bound notebooks, but they're kind of expensive. They're like 30 bucks or something. But this one is free and brand new. That's pretty dope. I'm stoked on that one. Next is The Watchmen graphic novel comic book, but I've seen the movie and I disliked it so much. I don't know why I disliked it. I just really did not like the movie. I tried watching it like 2, maybe 3 times, and I just disliked it. I found it so boring. But maybe if I read the graphic novel, I'll have a better appreciation of it. I actually don't really like comics anyways, but we'll see. And then a cookbook, Moleskine. There's all these, what's it called, recipes on the internet that I look at that I'm excited about, but it's just so irritating because if I'm in the kitchen or if I want to cook something, then I've got to open up my computer, I've got to find the recipe online and all that kind of stuff. So I think if I have a log of recipes that I like, that I want to try, that are, I believe, have health benefits, then yeah, so anyways, it's a moleskin. Those are usually kind of expensive as well. What's this? Oh, a recipe. So yeah, so that's, I don't know, that's this morning. Japanese cars. And I love rally cars a lot. And this is pretty, looks like a it's an Evo 5, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 5. There's the rally mud flaps. It's a proper right-hand drive. It says Evo 5 on it. Check out the spoiler. See it better this way. It's crazy how it scoops so much from the deck of the trunk. And then right behind it is, what does it say? Delica. Lifted Delica. Yeah, like I said, I love Japanese cars. I love cars. I have a smart car. Prior to that, oh, Fiat 500. I would love a Fiat 500. Ooh, check this out. Classic pickup. No idea what this is. It's a Ford? Nope, Chevy. Looks like a short box. No, regular box. Man. Yeah, I love different types of cars. Collector cars, classic cars, resto mods, rally cars, race cars. There's a bunch of different types of cars that I like. But right now I really do like my little smart car. My favorite shape of car that I've owned is a Saab. I had a Saab 99 EMS, which was pretty awesome.